Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bianca Belair has commented on how she's doing mentally during this WrestleMania season. At the event, she will compete in a triple threat match for the Women's World Championship. Her focus is not only on Rhea Ripley and Io Shirai, it's also on Jade Cargill and her former friend and partner Naomi. The two stars had a huge falling out and will face each other at the Show of Shows. During Raw this week, a video package aired of Bianca Belair talking about the things she's been dealing with. Bianca Belair also said you can check out the clip below. Since joining the main roster in 2020, the EST hasn't lost a WrestleMania match. It'll be interesting to see whether she walks out with the title and keeps her streak intact. Bianca Belair is known to WWE fans worldwide as the EST of WWE, the strongest, fastest, toughest, and most resilient woman in the ring. Her presence is electric, her athleticism unmatched, and her confidence unshakable. But ahead of WrestleMania 41, where she's set to headline one of the biggest matches of her career, Bianca has opened up in a raw and emotional interview that pulls back the curtain on the struggles she's been facing in silence. In a sit-down with WWE Chronicle, Belair revealed the emotional toll the past year has taken on her, both professionally and personally. Dressed in a simple black hoodie, her signature braid wrapped loosely over her shoulder, this wasn't the high-energy performer fans are used to seeing in the ring. This was Bianca Belair Crawford, the woman behind the EST, being vulnerable in a way we rarely see from WWE superstars. This past year, it really messed me up, she admitted, eyes lowered. People see me smiling, flipping in the ring, throwing girls over my head, and they think I've got it all together. But I've been struggling. The pressure of perfection. At first glance, Bianca's 2024 seemed like another victorious year. Coming off a tag title run and a return to singles competition, she was once again climbing toward the top of the women's division. But behind the scenes, things weren't as smooth. I started questioning everything: if I was good enough, if I was still the moment or just a moment that passed, she shared. You're expected to be this invincible, unstoppable force every time you walk out. But that pressure, it builds up. And I didn't even realize how heavy it was until I started crumbling under it. The moment that shook her came last summer during an untelevised house show match. A minor ankle injury took her out for a few weeks. On TV, it was barely a footnote, but mentally, it spiraled her. It was like I was finally forced to sit down. And when I did, all the thoughts I'd been running from caught up to me, Bianca said, her voice trembling. I didn't know who I was without performing, without the lights, without that crowd screaming my name. That's when the anxiety started creeping in, and the doubt, and then the depression. Wrestling with shadows. Though WWE has been increasingly open about mental health, few superstars have spoken as candidly as Belair did in the interview. There were days I didn't want to get out of bed, she confessed. I'd stare at my gear and think, how am I supposed to be the EST when I feel like nothing? Adding to the pressure was the ever-present noise of social media, criticism from fans, speculation from dirt sheets, and comparisons to rising stars. I love our fans, I do. But when you're not winning every match, suddenly you're washed or overrated. People forget you're a real person, she said. I used to scroll just to see what people were saying about my matches, but it started affecting me. I changed the way I wrestled, changed how I looked, trying to be what they wanted, and I lost myself in the process. The loss of her authenticity hit hardest when she watched back a match in late 2024 and barely recognized herself. I looked at the screen and thought, who is that? That's not me. That's someone trying too hard to please everybody but herself, and it broke me. The turning point, her husband, fellow WWE superstar Montez Ford, became a grounding force during this time. He saw me at my lowest, Bianca said, tears welling up. He'd sit with me when I cried at night, held my hand through panic attacks, and reminded me who I was when I forgot. He never tried to fix me. He just stood by me. Another turning point came when Bianca sought therapy, something she admitted she had long resisted. In our culture in sports, especially in wrestling, we're taught to push through pain. But I had to learn that mental pain isn't something you can just tough out, she explained. Therapy saved me. It gave me tools. It gave me language for what I was feeling. It gave me permission to stop pretending I was okay. Bianca also took time away from social media, leaned into journaling, prayer, and reconnecting with her roots. I started sewing again, just like I did before I made my own gear. I painted. I cooked. I went back home to Tennessee and sat on the porch with my mama. And little by little I started healing, she said with a soft smile. Road to redemption. Her comeback wasn't marked by flashy promos or shocking heel turns. Instead, it was slow, steady, and intentional. Each match she wrestled after her return wasn't just about winning. It was about reclaiming herself. Every time I stepped in the ring, I told myself, be you. Not the version they expect. Just you, Bianca said. And the more I did that, the more the love came back, not just from fans, but from myself. As WrestleMania 41 approached, the narrative shifted. No longer the underdog or the golden girl, Bianca was stepping into the ring with something different. I'm not fighting to prove I'm the EST anymore. I know who I am. I'm fighting to show that even when life breaks you down, you can rebuild. Stronger, smarter, softer in all the right ways. Her opponent, an equally dominant force in the women's division, has been cutting brutal promos, trying to get under her skin. But Bianca remains unshaken. I'm not afraid to be vulnerable anymore. That's real strength, she declared. A new kind of champion. If she wins at WrestleMania 41, it'll be her fourth major title run. But for Bianca, this victory would mean more than any championship gold. This one isn't just for the little girls who look up to me. It's for the women who smile through silent battles, the men too. The ones who show up even when it hurts, she said. It's for everyone who's ever felt broken and chose to keep going. She paused before adding, you don't have to be perfect to be powerful. I learned that the hard way, but I'm still here. And I'm walking into WrestleMania with my head high. Not because I'm not scared, but because I've faced worse and survived. Her braid may still whip like a weapon, her muscles may still flex in the spotlight, but make no mistake, Bianca Belair is not the same woman she was a year ago. She's more, she's human, and she's ready. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.